Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So in today's video, we're looking at the last week of January. So January 25th through the 31st, 2026 for all the air signs. So that would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So let's see what's going on this last week of January for all us air signs. Hard to believe that it's coming up to the end of the month already, but here it is. So let's see what's going on. And also, I want to thank all my subscribers for joining the channel and being supportive. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button so that you'll get future videos I put out. I do regular, like weekly, monthly, mid-monthly. That way you'll get them all. And also, please hit that like button so that this video will go out to other air signs that need to see the message, because you're always drawn to a message or a video that you're meant to see at that time. And take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. The whole video might resonate with you, which that's usually the case for me with the air signs, because I'm an air, I have a lot of air in my chart. So usually they resonate with me, but some of it might not. It just depends, because there'll be a lot of different people watching it. So it just depends. So let's see what's going on for us air signs for this upcoming week. So what is the energy for air signs for the week of January 25th through 31st, 2026? What is the energy for air signs? 25th through 31st, 2026, January. All right. My nose is already itching, so that's might be an intense reading then. It's like the download's already coming in. So let's see what we got. So we got the World, okay? 5 of Wands. Justice, ooh, okay. Strength, okay, it's 3 major arcana right there. 10 of Cups, the Hangman, the 4th major arcana, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so we've got 4 major arcanas, air signs, right off the bat. So that's telling me that my nose was right. There's a lot of energy in this reading. There's a lot of energy going on for us right now, because this is a small spread that I do for these weekly reads. So having 4 major arcana is kind of a big deal. So coming into the week of the 25th, it's like we're getting justice served. So if it could be that I'm hearing for some of you, it could be like a court case, or you have like maybe you're, getting a divorce and you're trying to finish that out or something like that. Or it could be a court case to deal with work or something other than a personal relationship. But it's like the universe is bringing you justice. But I'm also hearing that for some of us that have been wronged, maybe like in a relationship or someone kind of did us dirty, it's like the justice is like, it's like karma's coming back around for us. It's like the justice is coming in to kind of take care of what was done to us in the past. It's like karmic justice is coming around to us if we've been, done dirty in the past somehow. So that's what I have in the past position. So for some of you, this might have come in already. This might already be happening. Maybe it was like starting at the end of 25 or towards the end of 25, like in the fall or winter. And now it's like, because if it's something to do with the court case or with courts or judges, that could drag on for many months. So it might have started in the fall. But I feel like, hold on, my nose is really itching. But I feel like for some of you where it's like karmic justice coming in, it could be very well it's already come in, or it's just starting to come in. So it kind of depends on where you are in the energy. Because for some of you, it's going to depend on your situation. But what I'm hearing is it's It's bringing balance. It's bringing balance. Whatever this karmic justice is that's coming in for you, it's like bringing balance to what happened in the past. So if you were wronged in the past in some way, you're going to get justified for it. Like it's like it's the scales are going to balance in your favor and things are going to work out in your favor and things are going to be balanced. If you look at this card, they've got the scales right there in their hands. And I keep hearing the word balance, like it's going to bring balance back to a situation. So, in the current energy, air signs, we are going into a new phase, into a new gateway. We've got the world card here. So, it's like, and it could go back to like if you're getting out of a relationship, if you're getting a divorce or something like that, and you're dealing with the courts, or even if you're just ending, a relationship, or it's like that phase is ending. That's ending. You're going through a gateway period into a new phase. So it's like whatever that was in the past that you're leaving behind, that there's karmic justice on, it's like that's in the past for you, and you're moving forward into a new phase. And I feel like for a lot of us, we're kind of already in that new phase. Like we might be tying up loose ends with this. Like maybe the process is already in place, it's already started, and it's been going on for a while, or it's finishing up. But you're already starting that new phase and going through that gateway. Now, whatever this situation is that you're kind of leaving behind, there's definitely some contention going on. I mean, this is like a hard period of time for us. It's like, it's not easy to leave it behind, but you have to. Like, that when you get through into this new phase starts and you're completely finished with whatever you're closing out from the past, things are going to be so much better for us. Like we know intuitively, we know that. So we know we're on the right track. But in the meantime, and because this is current energy right here, there's definitely some contention, some fighting, some arguing. See how they're hitting each other with the wands there. So there's no love loss, there's a lot of like fighting, arguing. And I think it has something to do with the situation you're leaving behind. Maybe, like if you're leaving like a friendships behind or family members behind, there could be some contention and arguing. They don't want you to leave. So whatever, it's like, but I hear like whatever you're leaving behind, it's for your own good. So you're doing it for your own betterment, for your own good, but there's people that you're dealing with that aren't making it easy for you. Like they're putting out all the stops, they're fighting with you, they're being, nasty and giving you a hard time about it, but just hang in there because you're doing what's best for you. And like you know this intuitively, and that's kind of what's driving you forward into this new phase. Because intuitively you need to move forward and get out of that situation because that situation wasn't good for you. So hang in there because we've got the strength card. And so it's kind of like hang in there because strength is coming in. But I also feel like you've had a lot of strength for a long time. And that's why the universe is bringing in this justice for you. It's like kind of like you're getting your reward now from the universe for everything you've had to put up with in the past. That's what I was meaning earlier about like karmic justice. It's like you're going to get rewarded. Like things are going to fall into your lap and those scales are going to be balanced to your benefit because of things that you've had to go through in the past, because you were like, maybe mistreated, taken advantage of, done dirty by other people, and so it's like that's coming back around. Like it's like you're going to get rewarded for putting up with all of that in the past and being treated that way. It's like that justice is going to come in against the people who were that way towards you. You know what I mean? And so it's like you definitely have strength, but I feel like we've had strength for quite some time to get through all this because it hasn't been an easy process, especially if you're going through a divorce or some kind of like court case, that can be very stressful. And so it's like it can be very challenging. And so you've been pulling a lot of strength eternally for yourself to get through that. So it's been like a hard process, But I feel like as you go into this new phase and you get away from this contention and this negative, low vibrational energy, it's like you're going to be rewarded. Like things are going to open up for you and you're going to be rewarded for what you had to deal with in the past. And things are going to be so much better on the other side of this. That's why I want to keep telling you, like, just hang in there because things are going to be so much better. And it's definitely some divine guidance here. Like the divine's got your back and they're watching over you. So don't feel like you're alone. Like you can always call upon your spirit guides to kind of help you through this process, to help give you strength if you feel like you need it. So don't feel like you're handling everything by yourself. So this is what I have for the let's see. I'll try to get this. So this is what I have for the current energy. So these are the 3 cards that we've got. So this is what's currently happening for you. And like I said, I feel like for majority of you, this is coming to an end. It's like you're tying up loose ends. Some of you might still be in the middle of it or just starting it, but I feel like it's kind of coming to an end at this point. So in the near future, we've got the 10 of Cups, and this is one of my favorite cards in the deck. I just love this card because it's just so happy and upbeat and high vibrational and just a great, lovely card. It's just so lovely. So it's like things are going to be in the near future, you're going into this 10 of Cups. You're leaving all this craziness, contention, this low vibrational drama and chaos. You're leaving all that behind. And that, remember I was saying about you're getting rewarded and, for all the strength you've had to had, or all the strength you've had to have to get through what happened in the past and for being treated poorly and going through all those hard times. It's like that karmic justice is coming in and you're going to get your rewards. You're going to get your 10 of Cups in the near future. And I definitely feel like that's going to happen. It's like you're gonna start to see, I'm hearing you're gonna start to see this 10 of Cups coming in. Now it's in the near future, but I'm like spring, summertime is when things are gonna start to really, kind of open up and you're gonna really see those rewards coming in. So, and what I have for advice is I've got the Hanged Man. So there's been like, you might have been feeling like you've been kind of held back, like you've been stuck in the same spot while you've been going through all this. You might have felt like you just can't move forward. And it's because you had to go through like a period of kind of like enlightenment and growth and healing before you could go through this gateway. So that's why you've been feeling stuck, is it just wasn't the right time to move forward into this new phase. But now it is. It's like now it's time. It's go time. It's time to move forward now. And so you're getting out of this Hanged Man energy because you've been in this for a while. You've been in this for a while. It could be like maybe you've been in a situation or a relationship for like many years and you finally, so you've been kind of in this hanged man's, like energy thinking about it. Like maybe you've been thinking about leaving, but you weren't doing anything about it. And you finally decided to move forward, and to get out of it. It's like you had strength and you're like, okay, I'm ready to move forward. But there was definitely a period of time where you were kind of standing still, or at least it felt that way for you. But it's like you had to be ready to move forward. You had to be in the right vibrational frequency to go into that gateway and go into, start that new phase. So you were kind of stuck in limbo, stasis. I'm hearing the word stasis, stuck in stasis. But it was because you needed to grow and, like spiritually, you needed to have experiences. You needed to be ready. I keep hearing you needed to be ready vibrationally to move forward. And that's why you were like purposely kind of being stuck there. But with this new, near future coming in this 10 of Cups, you're getting out of that. You're getting out of that energy. And you're getting ready to, and this goes along with the World card. It just verifies it. This Page of Wands, like you're starting a passionate new start for yourself. A passionate new like phase of your life. You're leaving behind all this stuff and you're going into that 10 of cups, and it's like a passionate new start for yourself. So you're at the very beginning stages of it right now. It's like, because remember I said, like, I'm feeling like spring, summer is when you're really going to start getting into this heavier, more deeper. But it's like you're like right now you're in the planning stages, things are in the very beginning of that. So you're getting into this 10 of cups, but you're not quite here yet. But it's like you're taking, like little baby steps in that direction. And you're in the very beginning of it. And it's like a passionate new start for you. It's like you're excited, like you're excited to get out of that craziness that you were experiencing before, that contention, that low vibrational stuff. You're ready to leave all this behind you. You're ready to leave this type of energy behind you. You've had enough of it. And it's like you have been very strong, but you reach a point where you're like just exhausted with it and you're just tired of it. And I feel like you've reached that point, air signs, where you're like, you know what? I'm just ready to be done with this. I'm ready to start this new phase. I'm ready for that 10 of cups. It's like you're kind of worn out over it because of everything you've had to put up with. But it's like, good things are coming. You're getting into it and it's coming your way, air signs. So just hang in there. So if you're not quite finished with this stuff, just hang in there because it's coming to an end. And I feel like it's coming to an end faster than you think. Like it's going to be over quicker than you think it's going to be. And before you know it, this 10 of cups will be coming in. And you are going to have that karmic justice. You are going to have that new phase coming in. But you're ready for it because I feel like during all through this experience, you've really grown like spiritually, vibrationally. You're like a different person than you were back then. This has really helped you to grow and become a better person. And so it's like you're going to be you're going to be basically like a whole different person when you get into this 10 of cups, but for the better. It's like you're going to be a better person than you were because you've grown and you've changed in a positive way. So that's pretty deep, but that's that's what I have for us, air signs. So it looks like going into that last week of January, we got a lot going on, but I feel like, this might carry into February, of course, for some of you. And like I said, as far as this part, like this might still be going on and it might be not totally wrapped up, but that karmic justice is coming in and it's going to take care of you. And definitely, I'm thinking, I keep hearing summer. So definitely by summer, which is summer starts the end of June. So by summer, you're like in 6 months, you're definitely going to start to see some really big positive changes with that 10 of cups coming in. And for some of you, it might start to come in spring, but it's like, I definitely see a shift happening later this year. So that's what I have for you, air signs. It's pretty deep and intense, but it's a great reading. So, and this just coming our way just makes it all, just is very positive, makes it great. So that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.